gentlemen, hopefully in 20 years you'll be seeing this, and you'll be an aerospace engineer or an astronaut. Whew. Seemed like high school would never end. I remember in elementary school, me and my mom would go and launch rockets. Seems like an odd thing to get into, but it never got old. She'd order some online and we'd go out and launch them every weekend. Eventually I'd just go out and launch them by myself. Then middle school came and Laura would often go with me. That's when everything just felt right. The launch doesn't last very long, but it was quite fulfilling. I'd be so excited to redesign the rocket and make it my own. All that hard work just to watch it soar for a couple seconds. Most of the time they failed miserably, but they were the happiest times that I'd ever been. And then high school came and everyone's priorities changed. You know, what if we could just reuse that same rocket? If we found a way to reuse that rocket, then that would just make costs drop exponentially, and that would just make huge advancements in the space industry. And so, yeah, and it would cost a lot less. But you know, of course, the big challenge, the most challenging thing with that is actually.
All right, we'll finish your presentation next week. Have a good day, everyone.
No. Invite her. She'll come. Because it's me, bro. Of course she's gonna go. No. You're gonna be out of town. Yeah. Yeah, hold on. Hey, Kev. What you working on there, buddy? Okay, but hold on. Let me call you back. Is it another one of your famous rockets? Huh? What, version 3? It's not bad. But you know, how are you gonna get into space without some big thrusters? You know? And the aerodynamics are all off. There's gotta be a bit more, like that. Lighten up, man. I'm just kidding.
Wow. Mr. 2.0 of GPA giving a lesson on aerodynamics.
Good one, Laura. And it's 2.5, so suck it.
You ready?
I hope you're still friends with Laura. I really don't know how I would have made it throughout all the years without her. I was looking at the design we made, and I think we could make a couple more adjustments. I think the flaps need some adjusting.
Let me see. Yeah, that could work.
We could build it tonight and then launch it tomorrow morning. We could just use the spare parts that we have.
Well, I might be going to a party tonight.
What party?
Patrick's.
But we're so close to finishing the rocket.
Kev, it's graduation night. I mean, anybody can come. You can come too.
Sounds like a waste of time.
All you ever think about is your next rocket design. Just one night. Come on, let's go out.
No.
Okay. Well, I'm going.
Seriously? Patrick? You want to hang around those people? Since when?
I just want to celebrate graduation. I don't see why that's so hard for you to understand.
Well, we can celebrate by finishing what we've been working on.
Don't you want a life outside your garage? Constantly locked up making new designs, that's seriously all you do. Maybe if you went to this party, you'd actually have more than one friend. Kev,
I'll finish it by myself.
I'm sorry.
Just take me home. At the end of freshman year, Laura once told me that the reason why I'm so alone is because I was ahead of everybody else. That I dedicated my time differently than the rest. That's probably why I'm sitting here alone, talking to my future self. Everyone else is out celebrating. Was it worth it? Hopefully you can answer that question. Hopefully you're in a place where you can just look out the window and a big, beautiful blue planet is just glaring back at you. And you know what really matters.
Oh, they did it! Mom! Mom, come check it out! Mom, they did it! They did it! Oh my god! Oh, they just made human history!
I sure hope you're doing something great. And, if you're still alone, well, that's okay. As long as you're doing what matters.
How's it looking up there? Enjoying your first spacewalk?
It's beautiful, Laura. I could stay out here for years.
Okay, well, get going on that panel and you'll have more time to enjoy the view.
Oh, I'm on it.
I'm proud of you, Kev.
I've noticed a lot being up here. Just how small we are, but how big our accomplishments can be. Being up here, I see such a different perspective of the scale of the universe. It's crazy to think all the human beings I've ever seen are on this thin layer of rock. I'm awestruck how the sun shines on the earth and how completely black everything around it is. The earth is isolated. When I look at the horizon, the biggest mountains don't show up. I see the thin layer of atmosphere changed by the tall clouds. The huge terrain features like Mount Everest are ridiculously small compared to the scale of the universe. Everything that I know and love are on this minuscule layer. It's so strange. Everyone on Earth is only separated from the vacuum of space by only a bunch of air molecules. Everyone on Earth is literally in space. We don't really think about it that way. We look at Earth and we think the Earth is fragile. It's not. Our existence on Earth is what is fragile. We are all on one team, the human team. The accomplishments we can do for our team is all that matters.